Good morning, my name is Alex from ECS Motion. For this video, I'm doing another detailed bushfire update coming your way for the 30th of December 2024. Got a lot to get through. Once again, this time we've got in WA, we've got the bushfire burning in WA has been downgraded, which is good news. Got the Great Plains bushfire burning in Victoria, and also New South Wales. Got a lot of advice fires which might actually turn into big blazes. Hopefully not, but we do have a lot to talk about in Wollemie National Park. There are some dangers going on. All that plus more coming up in today's update. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. Thanks for all the support, but let's get stuck straight into things in New South Wales, where last last night we had two fires that are a bit of a concern right now in the Wollemie National Park. The first one is a Dingo Creek bushfire. It's just to about 10 kilometers east of Glen Davis. There are pictures online of the big smoke plume from the mountains. This fire is out of control still. It has tripled in size in the past. It's basically tripled in size in the past day at least. This fire is not rapidly spreading, but it's spreading a fair bit. You can just see being controlled. That means still out of control basically, and it's hard to fight the fires there because it's in terrain. There's big mountains there, as you can see. It's mountains there. It's very hard to fight fires there, so and that's a bit of bad news. The fire, we've had spot fires spread ahead of the fire that's now colliding. It's sort of moving towards the west. It's expected to move towards the east later on today into tomorrow. But yeah, that's really not good. It's already about getting close to 1,000 hectares. It's 700. It's at least 750 hectares around there. No, 740 hectares. But yeah, it's basically tripled in size in the past day. And there's another fire south of that. There's another one near Wollongabagi, however you say that. That's also doubled in size from yesterday. Yesterday was 120 hectares. Well, now it's 270. In fact, maybe nearly tripled in size. But yeah, it's still out of control. We've got many fires, and if these fires continue to burn throughout the week, they could all join up into what basically could be another big blaze like we saw 5 years ago. That is a possibility. But let's hope that doesn't happen. And we have another fire west of Hose Valley. You'd see there's a pretty big one as well, burning. Not the biggest, 340 hectares. This hasn't been updated yet. You can see this this Glen Davis fire. You can see they're sort of similar in size. This hasn't been updated. This see 13 hours ago. This would be actually like 700 hectares. So big fire. And then we've got other fires you can see also spreading quite a fair bit. You can see 165 hectares the other day. That was about 40 hectares. This was about 30 hectares. Yeah, they're all spreading, which is bad news. So if you do live in these areas here, keep a close eye on these fires. They could easily spread. We did have a Watch and Act alert yesterday near Tamworth here. There was a very fast moving bushfire, but it's being controlled. It's not yet controlled, but it was only 90 hectares yesterday. Now it's 120, and there is a possibility it will just keep burning here if they don't get this fire under control. But yeah, a lot of fires burning in Wollemie National Park right now, and some of them do have the risk of going severe. Let's talk about Victoria. We still have the map here. The area has not changed in days, basically. It's been a long time since anything at all. The fire is still burning slowly towards the northeast. Towards the south, it is being controlled. If you left in these areas, it's still best not to return. But if you did around this border, you can return. It's not really too big of a deal. You can see it only been updated about 24 hours ago, but there's really nothing to worry about with this fire. It's not a big deal at all. And it's not a big deal for now. You can see the fire has stopped spreading really. The fire, if we just take a look, this is the incident where the fire actually, the main blaze started. You can just see it started as a small advice fire. And you can see it's 76,000 hectares, so quite big, very big fire. But unfortunately, that's what happens. these fires can just rage for a very long time, and that fire has not stopped burning yet in a while. Okay, now let's get into greater detail onto the WA bushfire, which is north of Perth, south of Geraldton. We did have an emergency warning for this area from yesterday. Well, that has been downgraded. You can see it's not really too big of a threat to these sort of communities. Even if you live in these communities, just stay informed, just keep a close eye on this fire. It has slowed down, slowly being controlled. It's currently burnt at least 25,000 hectares or so. If you left the area, don't return. It's still unsafe. If you left in this sort of area, you can return. You probably already live there. I've got a cold. And if you live in this area, it's best not to return, but you can return. The winds could change any time, but the strong gusty winds have moved to the east, which is good news. So the fire is being controlled now. Hopefully it's not going to burn for too much longer. But yeah, just keep an eye on this fire before it gets too bad. Anyway, that's all I have for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video detailed and useful, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on the video. And I will see you all in the next bushfire update video, forecast video update. And stay safe. You live in the fire-affected areas, especially in New South Wales. And yeah, I'll talk to you all later. See ya.